Vamos a ver algo especial.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Luna Fires episode 90. Can you imagine? We're in episode 90. So, welcome Instagram, welcome YouTube, and welcome Facebook. Hey, we're going to be talking today about something super important, the invisible, competition. And, as I'm sharing it with you, just make sure to go ahead and hit like, leave me a message. Don't forget to, if you're new to the channel, to get registered and turn the notification button and share this video with others, all right? So for the ones that don't know what Luna Fire is, Luna Fires are daily experiences, master ninja tips, daily epiphanies that we get to experience. And basically, we come here to share them so that you can continue to empower yourself as a real estate investor. So welcome, everybody. It's awesome to have you guys here for a quick moment. And we're going to dive right in, all right? Let me explain something. And I can tell you this because it used to happen to me, very often, over and over, where I thought that the competition was really something always, it was the company that was creating disruptive things. It was the, system or software. I would think that it was the resources, the tools, and all that is important. Definitely. I even thought that, some people were born with, with luck in their lives. And I would think that, they were, a special people because they were born under, a certain special star, right? And we always, tend to think that way. At least that's the way I used to think until, you start to grow and develop yourself and really come to a conclusion that, the real competition that I'm going to reveal right now to you, the real competition, there's actually 9 things that I'm going to be revealing of what are those true, what is the reality about the competition. And guess what? The true, real competition is the invisible one. And if we don't learn to first dominate that, I don't care what we do, there's going to be a life full of issues. So let's get to them, one by one. Okay. Your real competition, okay, is the following. I call it the invisible competition because you can't touch it, but you certainly know when, who it is. Okay. Number 1, your self negative talk, your self doubt, yourself, that voice that is always just telling you, the things that you cannot do and why you shouldn't do it, and why you're not, ready, and why you're going to fail. And, it's just that little voice that gives you more doubt than empowerment. So that's the real competition. Number 2, okay, your negative thinking. Your negative thinking, or your stinking thinking, right? It's just everything gears toward, the problem. Everything is geared towards the criticizing and things of that nature. So that's, the real competition. Number 2. Number 3, okay, your bad habits, your bad habits. It's just really just crushing you over and over, because if you got a bad habit of maybe not eating right, or, not getting, things done on time, or, or just being late, always on certain, projects. So, the bad habit, okay, is crushing you, and that you should be able to confront it and know that it's a competition, an invisible one, but it's there. Okay. Number 4, your distractions. Oh, let me tell you, distractions is what I get to see a lot of people's, in front of them, invisible competition that we don't realize. Okay. So what are the distractions? Do you get really easily distracted? I know that I do. Although when you have clarity on your path, your dreams, your purpose, and you're willing to pay the price, things change. But distractions are there every single moment of the day. Do you agree or disagree? So far, how are we doing? Number 5, lack of discipline. That's, the invisible competition. Are you disciplined or not? I know that I'm faced with it every single day. Every day that I wake up in the morning, that I know that I got to be doing my exercise, my, drinking, 2 glasses of water with lemon, and meditation, my reading, my preparation. I get faced with it every single day. Okay. Number 6, the knowledge that you neglected to learn, the knowledge that you neglected to learn because you may believe that you don't need it. Guess what? That's competition. That's the competition that many people don't see. Many people are concerned about other people's successes and other people's results and other companies, creating what they're creating. But the reality is that we don't take a time or a space in our day, to really come to the conclusion of, the competition, that it's invisible. Am I paying attention to it? Because it's going to hurt you whether you agree or disagree with it. That's the true competition, right? Number 7, unhealthy food. Unhealthy food, I'm confronted every single day. I try to basically eat as healthy as it could be, and guess what? I can tell you certainly I eat way much better than what I used to do 10 years ago, 7 years ago. But the reality is that that's the true competition. Are you going to select the unhealthy stuff for the healthy stuff? And it's interesting because the other day we were on the road and we stopped at a Starbucks, and I grabbed a salad that, boy oh boy, it was probably the best salad that I've tried, that I've eaten. And I even posted it because it was like interesting. I selected the salad knowing that it was okay. You know what? I want to eat healthy today, but the reality is that it may be the same thing, as always. And that one was truly, truly a great one. Forget the name of it, but it's really one of the 9 items that you're going to be confronted with. Okay, and I'm not here to preach you about it. I'm not here to tell you what to do, what not to do. I'm here to share with you the invisible competition. The invisible competition, you will be faced on it every single day. Number 8, ego. Ego, everybody has one. It's needed, but you need to learn how to manage it. But I'll tell you, that's ego. Is something that you're going to have to confront every single time. That's part of the competition. Number 9, procrastination, leaving things for later when you know they should have been done today. And to me, that's the invisible competition. Is the competition that when you learn to dominate, then you can become a master of helping many people truly succeed in many different ways. The reality is this. The reality is we're more concerned on what's happening outside, and we think that somebody else that is doing the very same thing is our real competition, when in true fact, the real competition to me is the invisible 9 items that we just covered right now, where I get to basically, confront myself every single day. And the interesting thing is this, success is determined on your daily routine. Success is determined on your daily routine. So in your daily routine, you get confronted with your invisible competition. Okay, in your daily routine, you're going to be face to face with your competition. And it's easy for me to just say that you're your own competition, but what is it about you? And that's it. Self-negative talk, negative thinking, negative bad habits, your distractions, lack of discipline, lack of not acquiring the knowledge that you should have learned, the unhealthy eating, the ego, procrastination. That's the invisible competition that we must make sure that every day we learn to dominate, we learn to pay the price. And believe me, easier said than done. And that's why when I see someone that is succeeding in a very major way, you know what? I applaud them. You know what? I honor them. You know what? I congratulate them, because believe me, and you should know yourself better than anybody else, that what I'm sharing is nothing but the confronted truth, because we all get to experience it in many different ways on a daily moment to moment. All right, anyways, leave me a message down below. What is it that you take from being here with me today? So hopefully you learn from the real invisible competition that you get to master. Get one thing at a time. If you can't do them all at once, but at least make sure that you dominate the very first small steps, so that you can take some some bigger steps. Right. Anyways, virtual hug from wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen. And always remember that you're one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial future. And by the way, on the 100th, listen to this, on the 100th Luna Fire, we're going to be doing something special. All right. So make sure we got 3 more episodes, but on the 100th episode, put it on your calendar because today was Luna Fire's episode 90. On the 100th, we're going to do something out of the ordinary. All right. So, anyways, hope to see you then. Thank you very much. Good to see you next time.